Hey, how's it going? So, it feels like it's been a while since I've done an unboxing. Well, I'm a couple of days after release date because I had to sort out getting it ordered from Arrow Films because there was a slight problem or something, and then I managed to rectify that. So it is a couple of days later, but I have got Deep Blue Sea, the new 4K from Arrow. Looks like a tremendous set. Arrow Video, Warner Brothers. Yeah, looks lovely. Let's crack this open. This was an old video store favorite of mine, like back when it was released. I think it's like from 99, is it? Deep Blue Sea, we will soon find out. And I used to rent it a lot. I think my dad rented it for me from the local video store on VHS. I've never watched it on DVD, and I've never watched it on Blu-ray. I did have a standard Blu-ray. I managed to sell that in anticipation for bagging the 4K edition. This looks lovely. Obviously, the new fare from Arrow is that you get a nice slipcover over the limited edition set. That's the artwork. Bigger, smarter, faster, meaner. The tagline. Certificate 15. There's a look at all your Ultimate Predator. Just got smarter. There's a look at your 4K Ultra HD limited edition contents. Brand new 4K restoration of the film from the original camera negatives by Arrow Films. Approved by director Renny Harlin. Yeah, so a lot of special features on there. You got your original DTS HD and 5.1 and MA 5.1, excuse me, and Dolby Atmos audio options. Optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. Brand new audio commentary by screenwriter Duncan Kennedy. And more. You can see there the film has a few, you know, recognisable faces in it, including Samuel L. Jackson. He's in one of the good scenes of the movie, actually, like particularly good one. It also has hip-hop heavyweight LL Cool J. One of his earlier ventures in acting. Yeah, I don't mind a bit of LL Cool J. I thought it was quite good in Halloween H2O as well. He's good, good bit of light humour he brings sometimes, and a good bit of comic relief. Yeah, love the artwork. So let's take the slip off. That is obviously the lovely slip you get. Serves as like a J card, like that. Nice glossy one. And then, of course, you have the limited edition box set like that. Deep Blue Sea. Love the colours have gone for. Really awesome artwork. And look at that. Very nice indeed. So let's have a look at this edition. We'll have a little flick through. There's the box. Okay, I think it's quite fitting how I've got that shark silhouette light as well in the background. That wasn't done deliberately, although I may have tried to actually get it in the camera, perhaps deliberately. So we have Aquatica Research. Interesting. This will be the essay book. There's LL Cool J in the kitchen. He plays the chef in the movie. We'll look at the Amory case in a sec. There's some pictures from the film. Lots of essays. I can't wait to watch this again. I don't think I've watched it for many a year. Probably since I watched the VHS like 2000 or something. LL again. Yeah, really nicely put together book here. There's one of the sort of sharks. Smarter sharks that have been tampered with, and they've managed to gain more intelligence, and they're already kind of apex predators, sharks, and they've become even more so in Deep Blue Sea due to the enhanced brain that they have in this movie. But yeah, warning. Really nice book. A little bit about the presentation, production credits, special thanks. So there's the book you get, and that is 59 pages. There's the book. You also get a lovely looking poster. A bit bigger than the normal Arrow posters. They seem, well, it might be the same size. You've got that artwork on the poster. Very nice indeed. And of course the original theatrical poster there, which is nowhere near as good, but still a nice touch having both of them, I'd say. Here's your Amory. That's what we've all come for. Love that artwork on the Amory. I mean, what they've done with the box is beautiful. And I love how Arrow are doing this now. They've put slip covers on there, thicker limited edition sets. And they also have different artwork on the Amory to the outer packaging box, the outer packaging. And what they do is they colour coordinate it. So, yeah, they have different artwork. But as you can see, it's all blues and reds and white and very colour coordinated. Yeah, love that. Looks phenomenal. Obviously, this is a limited edition. At some point, they'll bring out an edition with this, like this. It'll just be like this with the disc in, which will be a very good edition to have as well. There's a look at the back. Got some art cards, Deep Blue Sea. There's a look at the disc. There'll be reversible artwork with that artwork on that I showed you on the poster on the reversible side. Look at the state of that. Oh, horrifying. There's another one. Oh, on the back there is that one. That's an advertisement for the last stop to Yuma County, and an advertisement for Arrow. So there's your art cards, or lobby cards, or whatever you wish to call them. I suppose you could even call them postcards. So there's a look at the disc, same artwork there. Beautiful set. So happy to have this one. Oh, reversible sleeve. So the reversible artwork will be what's on the poster. So it's that original theatrical art, like that, like so. I won't be flipping it though, because I think the new artwork just looks phenomenal on the Amaray. Just going off screen for a sec to actually sort of, yeah, really good film from what I can remember. Like, the sharks are smarter, you know, they've been experimenting on sea life, and the sharks obviously gained some sort of like extra intellect and become even more dangerous apex predators to what they already are. There you have it, Deep Blue Sea unboxing. I'm gonna watch this and then put a review on the end of this video. So hold on, guys, and then for a sec, and you will hear my thoughts on the new transfer and edition from Arrow. Yeah. So what I've decided is the best thing about Deep Blue Sea, it's got to be LL Cool J playing Preach as the he's the chef, you know, playing he's Sherman is his actual name, but yeah, I thought he was like, I did when I watched it like 25 years ago. I thought he was the best thing about it. Obviously the sharks are super cool and like pretty good special effects for the time. There is a couple of scenes in the movie, like for example where spoiler alert, so spoiler, when Samuel L. Jackson's in front of the hole where the access point, and the big shark comes up and grabs him. It really does foreshadow that scene, because it zooms in on him, and if you've seen it before, you know exactly what's coming. If you haven't, you probably get an idea. You think, well, he's giving this big speech, a shark's probably going to come and bite him in half, and that's exactly what happens. And that is a very cool, fun scene, but the CGI involving that scene when the shark's like got him in his mouth, and it's kind of like dragging him across the floor and wiping his blood everywhere, very CGI heavy and looks very dated. A lot of the film looks brilliant for its age. Like, the sharks look pretty good overall, quite ferocious, fearsome. But that scene in general, there is some CGI bits in the film that do look quite dated, and that's one of them. Some of the kills a little bit dated, like when the sharks are sort of dragging the bodies around and things like that. Cool stuff, like kind of the idea behind it, but a little bit dated. And I assume it had a good budget as well. Yeah, a lot of fun, this one. Fun action movie. Normally do horror on the channel, but really enjoyed revisiting Deep Blue Sea. It basically, it's about this, you know, this complex, like this rig that also goes underwater with the living quarters and stuff like that. These people are basically dealing with sharks. They have like two that they've kind of held in like captivity, and the idea behind it is they're trying to harvest some proteins from its brain, and they've managed to what they've done is inject more proteins or what have you and things into its brain, and it's made it like 5 times smarter than it actually is. So you've got, it's actually a quote in the film, it says you've just made like God's oldest killing machine like even smarter. And that's basically what they've done. They've took a shark, you know, not the cleverest of animals, but pretty instinctive, you know, they're deadly as far as instinct's concerned, and they've made it 5 times smarter, I think they say in the film. So that's already, you're already up against it, and obviously things go awry and things go wrong, and basically the whole facility explodes, and the sharks kind of are deliberately trying to get a hold of the humans, and they've basically broke free. The building's been flooded, all the underground chambers, the water's coming in and seeping through, and everywhere's becoming flooded. Some great scenes there, but really enjoyed LL Cool J's character, Preach. Some funny stuff in there. He's got a parrot, the parrot calls him Fat Butt. And the scene, another spoiler, but I love the scene where he gets out of the oven where he was hiding, and obviously the gas is exposed and whatnot, and the shark's swimming around there, and because the shark ate the parrot, his parrot, Preach gets a lighter and says, you know, you ate my bird, and just throws it at the shark and it explodes. But some great action set pieces, look good in 4K. I wouldn't exactly say it's not a bad 4K transfer at all. It's a pretty damn good 4K transfer from what I could see, but it didn't exactly blow me away. But that's not to say it looked bad. Some films I notice more, say if it's like an older horror movie that's been restored in 4K, I tend to notice a little bit more. But with Deep Blue Sea, it is actually from 1999, so 26 years ago, so it's not actually the oldest film that's been restored, obviously. So I couldn't really, I don't know really. I don't even know what the Blu-ray looked like. I'm not too sure whether this is a big leap from Blu-ray, because I never watched my Blu-ray when I had it, so I'm not too sure there. But look good, very good, like very nice. But I'm not sure whether it's actually the best 4K transfer I've seen. Probably wouldn't be anyway, but it's a very good transfer, and it's hard for me to gauge that because I haven't watched the Blu-ray, so it's quite a difficult one. Maybe someone could fill me in whether it's much of a leap from the Blu-ray. It looked damn good though, that's for sure. There's loads of special features. I haven't got around to watching all the special features yet. I'll save that for a later date. But the film's so much fun. Like I say, it all centres around the sharks being 5 times smarter. They've been experimented on, and it's basically a sort of cat and mouse chase where the people on the rig or the facility are trying to basically get out from underneath the underground in the ocean bed and get to the surface. And yeah, there's some great kills in there where the sharks kill people and a bit of blood and stuff like that, and just a bit of shoddy CGI. Some of the CGI, like I said prior, a little bit shoddy, but really fun movie, Deep Blue Sea. Like, I would highly recommend this to anybody who's not seen it. I mean, definitely worth a watch. And I'm a big horror fan, but sharks, I suppose, are kind of like horror adjacent, if you will. But yeah, that's Deep Blue Sea. So I'll rate the movie. I'll give the movie 3.5 stars out of 5. So really fun movie, very good action film. One of the best shark movies out there, to be fair, I would say, from the shark movies I've seen, because as you know, it's quite a well-known thing that there's a lot of bad shark movies out there. Sharknado being one of the culprits in that franchise, but this is actually a really sort of good, like top tier, like shark movie in my opinion. I'm sure everybody will say Jaws is better. I'm sure Jaws is, but I don't know. I have seen Jaws before. It's just I've never watched Jaws in its entirety. I've got it on 4K, but I've only seen like half on the TV once, and then the other half. So I've never actually sat down and watched Jaws fully. Get at me if you want, but still, Deep Blue Sea, definitely one of the better shark movies out there. I'm going to do the Jaws sequels in the summer as well, I think. Have a bit of a shark week. We can watch Jaws in its entirety, then Jaws 2, 3 and The Revenge. There's a quick review on Deep Blue Sea anyway, in the new limited edition from Arrow. Here's the box. Obviously, I did an unboxing at the beginning, but it goes in there like that. But I just love this artwork. I had to hold this up. Yeah, have you picked up Deep Blue Sea from Arrow video? You know, drop a comment if you'd like to. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.